Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today I'm going to show you a super easy way to make a beautiful spring wreath or for any holiday. I'm just making mine for Easter since my husband found these cute little white bunnies at Dollar Tree for me. For this wreath you're going to need a grapevine wreath. I picked mine up at Walmart. You're going to need something for the right side. You're going to need some floral picks for the left. And you're going to need some ribbon with wire for a bow. First, you're going to want to take your floral picks and cut them into shorter pieces. Now, I normally make a swag when I do these grapevine wreaths, but I think you'll like the way this one turns out too. My floral picks came from Walmart and Dollar Tree, so I'm just taking them and cutting them into shorter pieces. So this is how it looks. I just twisted my bow onto my grapevine wreath, and I will link the bow tutorial in the description box below for you. Now I'm just taking some of my larger flowers, adding some hot glue to the end of the stem, and I'm just taking them and pushing them into the grapevine wreath. Some people don't add the hot glue on the ends, they just push theirs into the grapevine wreath, but I prefer to add a little bit of hot glue to the bottom of each stem. I like to put my bow on first, then add my florals around it, but you could do your flowers first, then add your bow. But here I'm just adding my flowers, putting some hot glue on the end, pushing them into the grapevine wreath. So you'll want to choose flowers that are similar in color or work well together, and then you're going to want to choose flowers also with different textures. And so this is how it looks at the top. I just made it nice and full and colorful. For the bottom, same steps. I started with my bigger, fluffier flowers first. Now this really does not take very many flowers, especially if you're just doing one side of your wreath. And maybe you don't like having the flowers in the bow on the left side. You could do it on the top, the bottom, the right side, whatever makes you happy. I'm just kind of giving you some ideas here. This wreath came together so quick for me. It took around 10 minutes, maybe a little less. And then for the right side, you'll want to have either a sign, a stuffed animal, or something unique to put on the right side. And so this little bunny is new at Dollar Tree. So my husband found these for me, and so I was so tickled when he brought them home to me. So I'm just taking a band of ribbon and going to add a little bow tie around its neck. Also, if you're making this for Easter, some of the Dollar Tree Easter eggs will look cute on it, or maybe some of the Dollar Tree twine carrots too. So lots of ways to decorate your wreath. So now I'm tying a bow, so let out a tail, make a loop, keep it pinched tightly in your left hand, go to the other side, make another loop about the same size as your first loop, kind of check to make sure they're the same size, keep holding tight, go back to your left side, make another loop the same size as your first loop, and go back to the other. Same steps. Try to make your loops the same size on each side until you get the bow the size you want. Then let out a tail, and you'll want to have some floral wire close by to wrap it tightly around the center of your bow. To dovetail the ends, take your ribbon, fold it in half with the edges to the left side, go to the folded side, cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V on the ends. Then you'll want to fluff the loops on your bow. And then I just took that wire and wrapped it around the little bunny's neck, and I also used that wire to attach the bunny to the wreath. I just wrapped the wire around the grapevine wreath, went to the back, and gave the wires a few twists. I uploaded the large bow tutorial a few days ago, so if you didn't see that one, I will link it for you in the description box below, but it tells you how to make the large bow that's on the left. And to make sure the bunny does not move, I just added some hot glue on the grapevine wreath and placed the bunny over the top of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope everyone's staying warm. When I went outside to take the video, it is freezing outside, so let me know what the temp is where you live.